9999 VR, yo. I wouldn't want you to miss that. That's crazy. That's insane. Guess I'll draft this guy. I didn't get either of them. Both of them pulled away. Okay. Got one. Still got a 26 lap. Bro. Yo, what up, bro? How you doing? Penguin Saber in the chat. $114.45. Someone at 9999 VR. That's. I guess the answer is obvious because you already went to go watch the guy get 9999. So I think we know the answer. You ever had 9999 VR? Penguin Saber? It's one of the most impressive things you can do. Kind of, not actually, no, it's not really, but it's kind of cool. It's a cool achievement. But a lot of people have done that. It actually used to be really easy back in the day. And it actually got a lot harder now because most people that still play Mario Kart Wii at least have some idea of what they're doing. Whereas back then, the vast majority of people playing the game were casuals. So it's really easy to get IVR. Times have changed. The standards have gone up. People have gotten better. And the noobs have stopped playing. Or gotten better. So hitting 9999 VR is pretty tough nowadays. Even just getting into the 9,000 range, honestly, can be kind of tough. Like, it took me a while to even get there, like, at all, just doing custom tracks, but the last couple days I was playing it, and I did actually get up to 9,000 again. That might be the first time in like a couple years, to be honest. Alright, that was a pretty good Moo Moo Meadows. 6 points, 9993. Dude. Well, he's just got to do good on one more race then. Although that's the thing that sucks with that is that if you you mess up, you lose his 200 VR if he gets like last place. Getting actually to the max is pretty tough because it's harder, way harder to gain than it is to lose when you're that high up. Even just being at like 8,000, that kind of flips a bit because of all the 9,000 people. That bounce was not in my favor. I think this will count. Yeah, I mean, I've hit max I hit max in the Wi-Fi days, like, not custom WiiMfi servers. And as I was saying before, it's kinda, it was a lot easier back then. Because people weren't as good, and because there was a lot more, like, casual players online, so. But post, like, 2013 or 2014, whenever Wi-Fi servers shut down, it's been a lot harder, since most people that play now are pretty good at the game. Or at least, you know, better than your average player. Alright, that was a gold split, really? I mean, I thought that was pretty good, but I thought I had gotten a sub 1 before, I guess not. That was pretty good, yeah. I mean, I'm ahead of record still. Head of PB by almost 8 seconds. Yeah, he didn't play then. It was tough. Or, no, it wasn't. It was really easy. It was really easy. I still remember hitting it when I was like 13 still, probably, and thinking I was like one of the pros. And then that was like a thing where people would like make fun of people who like, I don't know, who actually like flaunted their 9999 VR because it really didn't mean a whole lot. It's like, yeah, bro, like almost everyone who's competent in the game has gotten 9999 VR. But like I said, it's different nowadays. And even then, a lot of people don't care probably as much about it anyways because they have comp now, so there's the whole Mogi Lounge thing where they actually have MMR, like rating and tiers and stuff. And matchmaking. Yeah, I imagine, yeah, probably just too young to do some of that stuff. Connect your Wii to the internet, yeah. I didn't know how to do it for a while. I know for like the first year or two when I played this game, I wasn't online. I didn't really know how to do that. Did I ever get a world record? Yeah, gotten plenty. Unless you mean on like just a normal track. I'd never got a record on like a normal, like one of the 32 tracks now. Those have always been like pretty hard to get. I'm sure there's a chance I probably could have if I really worked it, like getting one, but I just never really did. I've gotten custom track ones for whatever those are worth. Had some RTA ones. I don't really know like what the most significant one is. I don't know. I had 32 track for like 3 years, probably that. He hit it, nice. 4-hour grind. What did he start at? That's really pretty fast, honestly. I didn't want to do that. That kind of hurts a little bit. With that nice time save, just to end up jumping into the grass and losing it. Dude, they really give you a lot of item boxes on this track. I'm starting to really notice. Like, no wonder it feels like I get shell here, like, so often. There's actually so many boxes. Compared to, like, Koopa Cape, it's, like, way easier. Where's this guy gonna be at? I'm still gonna hit him. Honestly, I probably saved, like, no time with that, but, oh well. Hopefully one of those hits something. Well, I hit something. I did hit something. Oh, a little too slow. I did end up hitting it. I just was already past it. 8.9K. Still pretty impressive. Especially if he's playing with a bunch of other people with 9,000 VR. Like I said, you really don't gain it very fast. Although I guess if you're playing with people with 9,000, you'd gain it faster than otherwise. Still ain't easy. Okay, that guy got owned. Okay, I'm that guy. I just got owned. Yo! I take too long to set that up. I really do. If it means I get it, then it's worth it, but I don't even get it every time. Like a 37 lap. A nice lap 1 would be like probably like a 33 or something at least. $34 wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, this is gonna be a 100. Okay. Not bad though. I mean, with that Mushroom Gorge too, being pretty fast, this is more than a good enough start to like PB with, or record with, either one really. We just gotta see how Gold Mine goes. That's gonna be the next pretty tough one. And Summit, honestly, DK Summit is a hard track. Like I always talk about like getting the skips down, but can't be sleeping on the no skip tracks because they're still pretty hard to like always do like really, really well every time. If I'm being completely honest with myself. Okay, that, I mean, at least I stuck. Oh my gosh, at least I stuck. Okay. Oh, I didn't get a wheelie on that. Okay. Kind of scuffed laps. Maybe, I don't know if this can still 155. Guess we'll find out. Yep, it did. Nice. That run felt really scuffed, so glad I still got a 155 with that. Alright. Gold mine time. If, like I said, if I get this without failing even once, this is gonna be really good pace. No, okay. I like didn't slow down when I wanted to. Because I do want to take the time to set that up just a little bit. Spawning over here is like 2-second time loss. The thing I'm most worried about, honestly, are the CPUs bumping me. For doing this on lap 3. Because they're gonna be in my way. Gotta go fast. Okay. Alright, that was good. Sweet. Alright, I had a record and PB. This is, this might be the first time I've actually been ahead of record after Flower Cup. That's true. Although, it's funny, this run's actually good enough now. I don't even need to go for Maple Treeway if I don't want to. It's kind of like up to me. I don't know. I should. Because if I get Maple Treeway, then, like, Not to celebrate too early or anything, but it's probably almost guaranteed record if I actually get 2 out of 2 the infantry way. Because at that point I could like mess up a decent amount of things and still get it. But if I don't get it, then I'd still have to play incredibly well. But PB would probably still be pretty free. Like, the chances of PBing this run is pretty high, I'd say. Or at least decent. It's pretty decent. Because my PB makes a lot of mistakes after this point that I just have to not recreate. It's like 30 seconds off still, but like I said, it's only, my PB's only 3 seconds behind record here, and loses another 30 seconds in the last 2 cups, which does not need to happen. There's only like, I don't know, to like just driving, I'll probably lose like some time to the record, but not that much. Like, I know Dry Ruins is still the biggest one that, like, I am just always going to lose time to record there. I'm just not that good at that track. But every other track, my time should be, like, comparable. That's pretty good. 134? Yo! Gold split. Yo! It was all kind of awesome. Love DDR. Dance Dance Revolution? Yeah, I like, Dredger Ruins is a fun track. It's just really hard. Really hard. It is one of the easiest ones to screw up, I feel like, in a run. Really, not even in a run, just period. It's just so chokeable. A fib. Wow. I don't know if I've ever started this track out with a fib in a run. That's a new one. Okay. Got my way to get this a little bit. I have 2 more chances to get a shell for lap 2. Hopefully I get one. There we go. And hopefully I get another shell right here for lap 3. Nope. What up, Mr. and Omega? Yeah, honestly, I didn't mean to bring the shell out. I'm just gonna have to hold this until I get there. Okay. Yeah, fibs are not common, so getting one at the very beginning is kind of funny. Has happened before. It's not the first time, but I don't know if it's happened on this track in particular. You have a banana? You do. Look at that. Where'd you get that from? That looks kind of sweet. But you can't do that. Come on. It's so annoying. I hate, like, I can't, when you go for those Goomba snipes, you can't hesitate. If you hesitate, you're gonna miss, because if I'm turning when I shoot the thing, it's gonna shoot way to the side. It's not gonna shoot straight. Ah, that's tilting a little bit. Alright, I think I'm behind record now with that. That actually loses kind of quite a bit of time. Yeah, Vorminax, it's a setting. Oh, 231. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna try to pretend like that doesn't hurt. Oh, that hurts a lot, actually. That hurts so bad. That's a lot of time. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Maple True. I might as well. Nothing to lose at this point. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's a hard run. Honestly, it's pretty hard to do this whole run and not screw up at least a couple things. Especially no skip strategic. Oh, okay, or skip strategic. I don't want to say I already what? I'm gonna be honest. I've never had that happen. Getting hit by the item as soon as I leave the cannon. That was interesting. But yeah, I probably just lost like 3 seconds from that already. For not getting that item box in the right spot. I had to slow down on purpose. Really hope I get this. Yeah, that cannon, dude, what was up with that? Like I said, it didn't matter because I had to slow down anyway, but it's just kind of funny. And runs over. For a record. It's not over for PB, but it record's dead. Unless I actually bag a little bit and try to get more and go for it again. You can't turn off CPUs, otherwise you'd be racing by yourself. It's not really, that's not an option. You wouldn't want to anyway, because you want items. Even if you somehow could play no CPU. You'd have to play like in time trials to do that. But like if you were somehow playing like 2-player or something and you turned them off, it wouldn't be good, because then you wouldn't be able to get triple shrimps. So, you wouldn't want to do that. Basically, whatever the settings are in, like, you click on single player, solo race, and then there's like a button you can click rules. Whatever you change in there, those things are flexible. But there's a couple of them like you always want to have like set, like obviously 150, you want to do 150. I guess you could technically do mirror, but I don't know why you would. CPU difficulty. I can't remember if hard is like mandated in the rules, but you want to play on hard anyway so that they like play better and you can get items without bagging for quite as long, and so that you can draft some of them on Luigi Circuit. Yeah, it's like a 10-second time loss. A little more actually, it's like 12. What other item settings? Then there's the item setting. You know, strategic items, it's what I'm using. It's the fastest setting. No items is probably the next best. If not, maybe better in some situations. For skips, it's definitely better to use strategic. Balanced items is what the categories used to be, so balanced items is still on the board, but no one has ever really tried to run with aggressive. That would be terrible. It's just really chaotic items. And then there might be a couple other settings, but they're kind of trivial and don't matter. I think those are all the ones that actually matter that you can change. Obviously, you can, the track order you want to do in order, or you could also do random. For skips, you really don't want to do random. Doing choose loses time RTA, so it's not allowed. Even though it's IGT. I gotta fix my program. It keeps reading 3s as 8s. I'd rather not lose 50 seconds for getting a 87 on Grumble Volcano. There you go. Maple Treeway, if you get it 2 out of 2, it saves a lot. Like, it saves a lot. Alright, I'm gonna do the safe sand hop. Just, why not? If I don't PB this, I'm not really gonna be that upset. It's like, every time you get it, it's about... okay, so you can get it once, or you can get it twice. If you get it just once, and don't go for it a second time, I just lost 3 seconds. Nice. Actually, I probably just lost like 4 or 5 seconds. That's really awesome. It's probably about like 15 to 20 seconds if you can get it once, which is pretty good. Like, that's really good. But if you go for it a second time, you get an additional like 10 to 15 on that. So it can save up to like 30. Maybe a little more or a little less. Not exactly sure. It saves a lot though. Record doesn't even do it a single time, so That's why I'm like way more dead set on getting glitches than anything, because I can drive super badly and still just get all the glitches in the record anyway. But obviously in runs like this, where I don't get or I don't get Maple Tree Way, then it's like, my driving matters a lot more. Okay, doing sand hop that way really is a lot easier. The way I was doing it before was just terrible. Okay, that was a... I got wall glitch with that? What? I was gonna say, that POW is really bad timing. That is pretty much exactly it, yeah. It's an auto splitter. Well, it's not an auto splitter. I still hit the split button, but it reads what's on the screen display, yeah. It's something I wrote myself, but it still occasionally has some bugs. Like, for some reason lately, it keeps reading 3s as 8s. I'm not really sure why, and I'm not really sure. I mean, I know how I could fix it, but I'm kind of lazy and don't really want to go fix it. Whenever it gets a time wrong, I have it so I can just type it in manually, and that's just what I've been doing whenever it messes up. But otherwise, it's pretty neat. It's kind of a nice little thing to have. Since this uses in-game time, you know, timing my RTA doesn't really matter right now. I'll just retime that when I submit the run. No, there's not. There is not a consistent way to do the shroomless cut at the end. At least not completely consistently. There is just a bit of luck with that. Because sometimes you stick to the ground and other times you don't. There's really no way to make it consistent. In time trial, you pretty much, like, if you're gonna do that, you just go for it and hope you get it. That's all there is to it. But in RTA, you just don't do it. It's just not sensible. I feel like this has been a decent moon view. I'm still not exactly sure what I'm gonna do at the end here. I feel like I do something different every time. I'm gonna go wide. Yeah, that was a good move. Wait, that was a really good move. 148.429. Couldn't remember what my gold was there. I guess I have done that track decently once. Really? I mean, most of the Special Cup tracks are pretty tough. So, it makes sense. They're pretty much all pretty tough. I actually think, unironically, that in RTA, that Rainbow Road might actually be the easiest one. Maybe, I mean, if it's not that, it's Bowser Castle. Like, Moonview Highway is always anxiety-inducing because you gotta dodge cars, and then DDR is DDR, so that bumpy, crazy mess. And wall glitch, being as stupid as it is. If I was on a really good run, I probably would have not gone for sand hop, and I probably would have done the safe wall strat, which loses a little bit, but if it meant I didn't lose all the time I did this run, then it'd be worth going for. Or not going for, I guess. The hard one. Soup with broth. Nice, dude, Tim. That's pretty awesome. I have eaten almost nothing today. Figure I'll eat later. I ate an apple. I think that's all I've eaten. It is. Yeah, that's all I've eaten. Granted, I've only been up since noon, so I've been up for 5 hours. It's 5 o'clock now. No trick. I feel like I've done that a lot today. Just not tricking. And yeah, I do think I'm gonna PB this. If I PB this, I might actually like try like another category. Just to have some variety, so I'm not just playing this all day, every day. I could either do some no skips again, or I could try some no items with skips or something. Just something else I could PB in. MKWii, it's pretty fun. Never played it seriously, but casually, it's a pretty fun game, I think. Competitively, I have no idea. I've never done it competitively. This is the only one I've actually played competitively. Or, like, seriously. Other than that, I don't know. I race my friends in Double Dash sometimes. MK7? I don't know. I haven't played it in years. Fun from what I remember. Really good tracks. And that's really all I got. The only time trial I ever remember doing in that game and trying on was the MKWii glitch. Because, you know, that was like when the game like first came out. That was like 2011. It was kind of a while ago. I'm kind of chilling. I think this is gonna PB unless I fall off, which I could. I won't speak too soon, but I think my PB also falls off. So even if I do fall off, I'm probably okay. Maybe it doesn't actually. I can't tell. Looking at my splits, I really can't tell. I actually don't think it does. I take that back. I think that was my PB before this that I fell off here. I don't remember what I had. I want to say it was like a 105 or something. It's still on YouTube, so I could just go see what it is. It's on my old channel because it was in 2011. But I don't know. I liked 7. I really did. I had better first impressions with that game than I did with 8, honestly. And I'm still not sure if I think now that 7's better than 8. It's hard to say. Like, I just haven't really played 7 since it was, like, more new. I don't know if I've played it a single time since 8 has existed, if I'm being honest. For just Pokemon? What? I never played Pokemon on my 3DS. I really barely played any 3DS games. MK7 was probably the one I did the most. That and 3D Land. But like after like 2011, I barely touched my 3DS. Other than to play Smash a couple times. Sweet, yep. PB by 11.5 seconds. Based. That was pretty dope. I guess I'll keep going, make this a 32 track run. Might as well. See what we can do with this. Coming in with 11.5 second advantage, so